Reactions Matter by David W. Searcy, Jr. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the content.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having another great, beautiful, marvelous, wonderful, glorious, beautiful day. It is time for us to do that end of the day thing where we light us a blunt, watch us some videos. But this is, I don't know, kind of torn on this whole flat earth theory. I can see it both ways, so it's kind of weird. But maybe there's a plane of existence where there is a flat earth. Are we on that plane? I don't know. Only time will tell. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, hit that bell for notifications. Get your blizz up. Let's get it fired up. Let's get into this. What if the earth was actually flat? It's an extended version. Well, why couldn't it be? But it would be ever ending. There's no end to the earth. That's kind of the whole flat earth theory. It's not just a little sphere. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Everything revolves around the earth.
If the earth had an edge, I hope it would look like this. The edge of a flat earth. I know. We've talked about it before, but there's something mesmerizing about it. A flat earth solar eclipse? Diagonally growing trees? The Great Wall of Ice, guarded by NASA, of course.
Well, they guard everything. We all know they're crooked. They're lying about stuff. They ain't telling us the truth.
The flat earthers sure have a great imagination.
What's going on? Why is my shit acting crazy? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Alright, so back up a little bit here. Right there.
Earth solar eclipse? Diagonally growing trees? The Great Wall of Ice, guarded by NASA, of course. The flat earthers sure have a great imagination, but what if they were right? How would the Earth hold up in space? Would it revolve around the sun, or would the sun rotate around it? And why would you never walk to the Earth's edge? This is What If, and here's what would happen if the Earth was flat. In case you missed the news on the Flat Earth channel, here's a quick recap. For thousands of years, the general public thought that the Earth was flat and everything revolved around it. Then, Nicolaus Copernicus came around with his spanking new theory. The theory said that the Earth wasn't flat and definitely not the center of anything. His observations led him to believe that our planet is orbiting the sun. But here we are, 500 years later, and some people around the globe are convinced that the Earth is flat. Well, how would this even work?
Okay, is the Earth flat or is it round? I was taught in school it was a sphere, but then I've been learning lately that everybody's lying to us. Everybody that's in charge is lying to us. So if they're all lying to us, then is it flat or is it round? Can you prove it's round? They say they can prove it's round, but I have not really seen no real proof. I'm gonna try one of these games, see if they're any good. That looks like.
Do you know why the planets form in a spherical shape? One word: gravity. Gravity is what's pulling matter together equally from every side. And as a result, matter forms into a sphere. Of course, this wouldn't be the case for a flat Earth. Anti-round earthers think that there's no such thing as gravity. We only feel like there is because some mysterious force is accelerating the pancake-shaped Earth upwards. I don't need to tell you that you can't increase the speed forever. At some point, you'd be going too fast. Ugh, does anybody feel like a burnt pancake? No? If you want some real science, then yes, there would be gravity on a flat Earth. And it would be weird. The center of gravity on a flat Earth would be right here in the middle. Everything on Earth and around would be pulled to this point. And the further you got away from the center, the stronger this pull would be. At some point, it would begin to pull you downward, so you would have to start climbing. This would be the reason why you couldn't walk to the edge of a flat Earth. Gravity would be so strong around there that it would be impossible for you to make it.
Oh, there's snowboarding.
You
That's
might never see the gorgeous
right
45-meter tall wall of ice called Antarctica, guardrailing the Earth's edge. And you'd never learn what's on the flip side. But at least you wouldn't fall off of it. There would be other side effects of this funny gravity. Objects closer to the edge of the Earth would fall sideways instead of down. Gravity would also make trees grow diagonally on most of the pancake-like Earth, because they'd be reaching against the pull of gravity. All the rain, snow, and hail would fall toward the Arctic at the center of the Earth. The precipitation would converge and start to build up. The oceans would get sucked to the center of the disk too, and form one big ocean in the middle.
Gets sucked to the center.
A big concern would be the air pressure on a flat Earth. Gravity would draw too much air toward the Earth's center, leaving the areas around the edge with no air pressure at all. That would be bad because people living in a flat Earth Australia wouldn't have enough oxygen to breathe. And
so that's why there's the dome, the firmament. But that's, yeah.
if you lived closer to the middle, where the Arctic would be, you'd be crushed by the weight of the atmosphere. But not for long.
That's not true.
A flat Earth wouldn't have a geomagnetic field around it. This field is generated by the movements of the Earth's core, and, well, a flat Earth just wouldn't have one. Nothing would be holding our atmosphere in place, and eventually, it would spill into space. We'd be exposed to solar radiation that would cause cancer and damage our DNA.
It's definitely not a creation.
And we'd have no breathable air anywhere on the planet. So, I hope you're able to find a life support system lying around. Now, let's get to those questions we've all been waiting for. What would orbit what in this arrangement? Would there be a day and night cycle?
Yes.
Or time zones?
Have you not seen those?
Every flat Earth
There's a physicist. He's a young guy. He put out some physicist
Earther
videos.
knows that the sun goes in circles around a pancake-shaped Earth, and so does the moon. They're both around 50 kilometers in diameter and act like huge spotlights.
No, that's
But
not.
let's bring good old science to the equation. If the sun worked as a spotlight, you'd see it from everywhere on Earth, even if it didn't shine directly on you. It would look like those alien abduction
Would you?
scenes. I wonder where they got that idea from. In
That
this
wasn't
system,
alien
there would be
abduction.
no day and night cycle. That would be pretty strange. How am I supposed to get my beauty sleep? Okay, I know how to fix this. Yeah, that's better. For a flat Earth to have days alternating with nights, the sun would have to orbit the planet this way.
No.
When the sun was up, the entire planet of Earth would experience daylight, and when the sun went down, the Earth would fall into nighttime. There would be no time zones and no seasons either, but you could still mess up your schedule by staying up late and watching what-if videos. You'd be lucky if the sun was so much smaller than the Earth. Sort of. Think of this. If the sun retained its gigantic form as it was orbiting a flat Earth, it would burn down the entire planet. That's because of how close it would get to us.
Okay, so this guy definitely is.
On the other
trying
hand, if the sun were much smaller than it really is, we'd freeze to death. That's because the flat Earth would have nearly 2.5 times the surface area of our round Earth. We'd be getting only 1/3 of a regular-sized sun's energy. That's not enough for life on a flat Earth to exist.
It's very interesting.
And
They made
we
this
haven't
kind
even
of
talked
video.
about this yet. The lunar eclipse. Flat Earth disciples believe in some kind of anti-moon that's responsible for these. On our round Earth, lunar eclipses happen when the Earth lines up between the sun and the moon. If that was the case for a flat Earth, this is how those eclipses might look. And even that would require some very special alignment. So, if the flat Earth conspiracy turned out to be true, that our globe was indeed photoshopped and GPS devices were rigged for some financial gain, well, that would open up a conversation to other conspiracy theories. Unfortunately, many people, including the flat earthers, are living in a state of cognitive dissonance. That's when their thoughts and beliefs aren't quite consistent and don't always represent reality. I mean, we are constantly exposed to pseudo-evidence
What if
that
we
can
found out the
support
Earth
any
was
theory
flat?
at all, even if it falls flat with a bit of logical thinking. If Copernicus had spent 10 hours on YouTube watching flat Earth conspiracy videos, even he might have admitted he was wrong. And have you seen an Earth shaped like a donut? Well, that's a story for another What If. I might have overused the word round in this one.
What if? All right, well, there you go. What do you think? I mean, that was not a very convincing video. He just tried to make you feel stupid if you thought the Earth was flat. Who knows? Science lies to us all the time. Everybody lies to us all the time. What is the truth? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.